Welcome back. It's time for the Robin Miller segment. Do I understand you want to introduce your fellow Indianapolite tonight?
Well, I do, because all those years that Robin and I covered IndyCar racing, we he had his own room at the media center, and you never could go in there. You get tossed out. So finally, I'm in a chair that Robin sat in, and nobody's going to throw me out.
All right, Miller, how about it? Ron LeMaster's in your chair tonight, man. Welcome to the show.
Well, I'm glad it's a guy that's probably going to have a little more longevity there than I will, because Despain's probably going to can me at the end of the year. I've lost every other job this year, so why not?
Well, only do that if you're hateful, Robin. Let's get to business. We saw the highlights quickly of the race at the top of the show. Tell me what's going on with the ownership of the series. I hear they're not all getting along.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The catch and jammer kids. You got Dan Pettit and Kevin Kalkoven, who made all this money in Silicon Valley. They were PKV Racing. Dan Pettit goes and buys Rue Sports, condenses it to R Sports with Paul Gentilozzi. Well, supposedly Pettit was going to sue Kalkoven about something. We don't know if that's true or not. Jerry Forsythe said, no lawsuit. They're just kids. They just hate each other for 6 months at a time, then they're buddies again. Don't you think the Christmas party would be great? So then you've got the two-seater. Paul Stoddard comes over with Minardi and says, I want the two-seater in this series, and I'll run 2 cars. Jerry Forsythe says, I'm not paying $2.4 million for this two-seater. It's a Formula 1 car. It's not going to do us any good in Champ car. Kevin Kalkoven says, you don't pay for this, half of this thing, then this guy's going to leave, and we're going to have 15 cars instead of 17 and look worse than we do. So I think what you've got here is you've got Pettit, Paul Gentilozzi, and Forsythe kind of ganging up on Kalkoven in certain situations, and that's why it's such a wonderful, happy, open-wheel series.